Today we are going to start playing a new game. We're going to be playing a game called Praey for the Gods, which used to be Prey for the Gods. And then I think they actually got in trouble with Bethesda and Arcane. Got in trouble. I think Bethesda was like, hey, that's really close to our video game name, and we have a lot of money. And so now it's Praey for the Gods, which, you know, makes the wordplay a little more on the nose. They kickstarted the game, and yeah, but that would be Praey. Yeah, I will say though, fun fact. Okay, YouTube, bear with me for this tangent. I promise it'll be it'll be fast. A long time ago, I had a friend who was working on a tabletop role-playing game, like built off of some mechanical ideas from Dungeons and Dragons. I wanted to make a tabletop using D&D horror, which at this point in my game design career, I do not think is a good idea for a game. But it had like an enemy, a tabletop. But the name of that game was Praey, which was P-R and then the A-E symbol Y. That character is Unicode compliant because that character is used. Anyway, I think I was still in. I have some vague recollection. Hi, YouTube. Today we're going to play a game called Praey for the Gods. I'm really excited. It came out, or it kickstarted 6 years ago in 2016. And at the time, I think I was still in college, and I was, I had less disposable income than I have now, which is to say 0. And so I was unable to kickstart this game, unfortunately. I posted to Facebook at the time and was like, hey, does anyone want to help me kickstart this game? Because I think it looks really cool. I have not followed its development super closely, I will admit that. But I have a non-zero knowledge of the game. It's supposed to be, or it was advertised as, sort of Shadow of the Colossus-like. You're a character in an environment fighting large creatures by climbing on them. And that is as much as I know. That said, I'm really excited to play it. I didn't know that I was going to get to play it, like, ever, but it actually came out pretty recently. I think it came out sometime fall last year, and then Orion, who's in chat, got it for me for Christmas. So here we are. I think that's everything I have to say. Let's pop open the game. Get ourselves going. This might be a little loud. Hold on. Where's the... It's not playing any music, so it's hard to tell what to set music to, but we'll just go to there. And if we have to turn it back up, we'll turn it back up. Alright, so let us look at this splash screen and talk about what's happening in it. Oh, there's the music. So, we have here a pretty simple menu, I will admit. This is, I think the team for this game is 2 people, if I remember correctly. And I'm not exaggerating, like literally 2 people. Like there was a person who was coding stuff and a person who was making assets. And I think that's it. In terms of the actual creation of the game itself. The music is composed by Ian Dorsch. But yeah, I mean, we'll see the credits at some point. I mean, we can click it now. Yep, here we go. Here's everyone that made the game. 3 people. That's it. Music by Ian Dorsch. We got some sound. We got some sponsors. But yeah, the actual team, very small. Nom Workshop. I love that name. And then a bunch of Kickstarter backers. But yeah. So this is very much like, this is the easiest menu we could make in Unity. And it shows, like, the graphic design here is simple. It's a bunch of rectangles. There are some, like, stock elements, essentially, here with the faded line and that sort of stuff. But there's not a whole lot to glean from the menu design. That said, looking at this splash, it appears to be in setting. So that tells us something. We have this tattered flag, which, we also have this uplifted mountain or glacier or whatever that's been tilted to the side that has a structure built into it, right? We have this monument up here that's broken in the middle. And the whole thing itself appears to be, because these trees aren't straight either, appears to be at somewhat of a Dutch angle. There's nothing here horizontal for us to latch onto and feel stable. The entire composition, one, it's a circular composition, which is an easy way to get our eyes to move around the frame. But also the entire composition is set up to put us off balance, off kilter, to feel unmoored and ungrounded. It gives us nothing to really connect to and feel solid and prepared, which I think will be reflected in the gameplay. And the story, this idea of being in a place that is hostile to us or not meant for us, a place that is dangerous where there is very little safety and surety to be found. And this flag here, this tattered flag, to me, mixed with the ruins, implies the idea of a place where humans once were. Is a place where humans attempted to conquer or once owned, and they were either rebuffed or driven out. That is my read on this. We also obviously have a bunch of snow, got a bunch of cold shit, everything is blue tones, even our reds are cooled down. The brightest red here is in the logo, which is appears to have no post-processing from the effects happening to it. But everything here, we got some chromatic aberration along the edges, which is maybe a little overdone at this point. I don't know. There must be an easy Unity plugin for chromatic aberration. But you know what? It looks better than a vignette. And in this context, where we're having a character or setting that is not friendly and perhaps stressful, it makes sense. Having the colors break apart sort of communicates a sense of stress and fracturing, having your own perception shift and break apart. So that's everything that I can glean from this. I love the title. It feels a little muddy. Obviously, it's made with brush patterning and whatnot, but like the edges are a little too feathered for me. There isn't enough rough, like fine texture in there. But that's really a nitpick. That's just me being a graphic designer, and specifically like big fan of brushed stuff. And okay, here's a note. This has a very Norse feel to it, both with the snow, because we tend to associate snow with Norse shit at this point. 2016, you say this? They might still have been when everything had chromatic aberration up the wazoo. The game was kickstarted in 2016, but didn't come out until very recently. Again, team of 3 people making an entire game. But this text here in the in the logo is reminiscent of Norse runes. It's only using diagonals and vertical strokes, except here in the H and the E, which is a break. I actually heard that, but it has been a week. That's fair. Which is consistent with Norse runes. Fun fact, if you were wondering why the Elder Futhark, which is the oldest known Norse runes, are entirely composed of vertical lines and diagonal lines, it's because that character set was originally carved into wood and wood has a pretty noticeable grain. So only having vertical strokes and diagonal strokes meant that you could put the vertical strokes perpendicular to the grain, and the diagonals obviously would not line up with the grain, so it read better on a surface with pronounced grain. So there you go. That's why runes look that way. And that's also why when you try to evoke a Norse connotation in text, you tend to use vertical and diagonal strokes. Still write all your notes in Elder Futhark because the straight lines make even your dysgraphic ass handwriting legible. Fair enough. I think the problem there is most people can't read the Elder Futhark. That said, for me, with dysgraphia, I write in cursive because not picking up the pen every character helps me keep on track. But yeah. So like it's a bug, not a feature. You know, that's fair. That's fair. To be fair as well, people can't read cursive either. So oh fuck. Okay. Let's hop into the game. New game. Easy. Cold will not kill the player. Player won't drown in water if out of stamina. Extremely low health will regenerate. Enemy damage is reduced. Cold will not kill the player. Player won't drown in water. If out of stamina, extremely low health will regenerate. We're gonna do normal. Okay, story. Weapons. I like that. You know what? Here's an interesting note. It starts us at the easiest difficulty. It starts us at easy and story. Story, weapons only become damaged but never break. Hunger and exhaustion only boost stamina regeneration. Cold resistance only depletes in storms and extreme cold. Cold resistance fully regenerates after a period of time out of extreme cold. Cold does not do damage. Hunger and exhaustion fully regenerate when not under exertion. We're gonna go with normal. Let's look at boost. Weapons can break but also be repaired. I like that. Hunger and exhaustion only boost stamina regeneration. Cold resistance only depletes in storms and extreme cold. Cold resistance regenerates after a period of time out of extreme cold. And then survival is literally survival mechanics. Hunger and exhaustion positively and negatively impact stamina regeneration. Cold resistance wears down over time both in and out of storms. Cold resistance requires heat to regenerate and will not auto-regenerate. Interesting. I love that. I love that they split these out into two separate groups. This is like, how do you feel about your survival mechanics? How do you feel about how tough the game is in general? And you can mix and match as you like. But especially, I really love that the game starts you on the easiest difficulty. The difficulty names here, easy, normal, hard, legendary, story, boost, survival, are all fine. There was this trend in gaming like 10 years ago to have, and prior to have, like, baby mode for babies. Normal, regular people, actually good person who's not a piece of shit were the different, like, difficulty names. And the industry has moved away from that, which is nice. But especially having it default you to the easiest mode means that if you're just clicking through, you're going to play on the easiest mode. But also, it sort of having normal as your baseline still sort of implies that, like, that's how you should play. Right? Like, you shouldn't play on easy unless you need it to be easy. There's like an underlying stigma there still. And that's not necessarily inherent to using the word normal. I think that's part of the culture of gaming more so than anything else. And defaulting us to easy and story does something to counteract that, which I appreciate. Actually, like the Halo ones where they say easy is for a good time and heroic is how Halo is meant to be played. Yeah, I feel weird about the how it's meant to be played terminology in game design. I don't know how much it matters whether the thing is what you actually mean. And I feel this, I design my games in the same way. I design my games in a specific way in the hopes of evoking certain experiences, but I don't want people to get hung up in what I meant by XYZ. And Spoken Magic specifically is a really good example of that. Spoken Magic is a game that is intentionally open to interpretation because there is no wrong way to play that game. It's very small, the mechanics are simple, easy to grasp, they're just like a little chunk of information, that's it. If you have a different interpretation of it and that sounds interesting and fun to you, like when you read the rules and you go, well, this seems like the interesting way to play that, then you just do it. I'm not in there being like, well, listen here, the game says, I say that you should play in this specific way. And that's because I designed the game to be robust enough that basically no matter how you fudge the rules and fuck it up, you're gonna have the common part of your experience with other people is the thing that I was trying to design. This is what we balanced enemy placement around. Yeah, absolutely. And I see that, right? And you see that in games with assist mode sometimes where it's like, this is what we designed the game around, or this is the intended experience for the game. This is what the designers wanted. You know, various takes on that particular language, but I frankly don't think it matters. I think you should be designing your difficulty levels to all be a form of your game that's fun, and letting the player decide based on whatever factors they have, whether it's time, whether it's the amount of challenge they personally enjoy, whether it's a disability-related concern, you know, let them decide what is the right way to play your game. As opposed to being like, this is how it's meant to be played, but we gave you some other options because otherwise you'd complain about it, or we gave you some other options to win some points, right? That's my take on it. Anyway, we've been in this menu for long enough. We're gonna play on normal. I think we're gonna play on boost mode, which seems reasonable. I kind of like survival, honestly. Weapons can break but also be repaired, so that's still a thing. Hunger and exhaustion should positively and negatively affect. I wonder if we can change these later. We're gonna go with boost. If we can change it later, we might try survival. But I would rather be stuck in a game with a less punishing experience than get into the game, discover that it's too punishing, and want to change back and have to start over. So, here we go! Mankind is in their final days. A never-ending winter chokes the life from their world. Desperate to survive, they seek answers in a legend, one that speaks of a sacred isle where divine powers once grew and thrived. Leaving all behind, many set sail to exhume these ancient secrets and force the world back into proper order. None have returned. The cold grip tightens, and with little choice, an empty, barren soul appears. The chorus sings. Ring the bells. Ring the bells, ring the bells. Yo, I am immediately into this. Holy shit. This is so cool. Okay, let's turn the camera. Yo, let's press I because it's on screen. This is our inventory. We have some clothes. Cool, we have a pouch. Standard pouch gifted before embarking on this journey. Cloth shoes offer quick steps, but not well suited for deep snow or the cold. Cloth gloves offering some protection, but not well suited for the cold. This garment is light in weight, allowing for quick travel, but does not protect very well in the cold. Noted. I am not very well protected in the cold. We have a map? Gorham's letters, lost journal, notes of the fallen. This is cool shit. This is also really loud in my ears. So we're going to go in here. We're going to drop the sound volume a little bit. Okay. I don't think we can change... Oh, photo mode. Fun. That's not a thing that they needed to put in this, like, tiny indie game, but hooray. Post effects, color grading, depth of field. This is a pretty robust photo mode, too. Ambient inclusion intensity, bloom intensity, chromatic aberration. Crank that shit. Let's fucking go. Vignette. Grain. What the hell? We can adjust the temperature? What the fuck? This is so good. This is great. We got focal length, depth of field, aperture settings. Damn. Look at this shit. Look at camera. You can adjust how much the character looks at the camera. The hair has a little bit of a struggle, but damn. F12. Hell yeah. Sick. I love that. They just said, listen, it's an indie game, but you are going to appreciate the shit out of our visuals. Seriously. I will say, it's not AAA graphics. That much is clear. Like, the snow is a little jank. Maybe jank is unfair. It's not polished. I have seen better snow in other games. But, like, for 3 people making this game, the feature depth already present is wild to me. Okay. So shift runs, we have stamina. Okay, goodbye bird. Control does a little dodge thing. E to interact. The cold was unbearable, so we set fires with cursed flesh, which still burned strong day after day. The fire removes the cold, but even it cannot sear away the madness that consumes some of us. Damn. Sick. Yay, fire! I'm assuming cold resistance is... Yeah, so shift. I'm assuming cold resistance is the little bottom right pie thing that's breaking down. Controls are a little funky on mouse and keyboard. Honestly, I might switch to controller. Oh, we have a note from the fallen. Cool, so that goes in here. It's like vortex on our map. Jump! Oh, we climb with right click. Ooh, this is really feeling like a controller game. But I know there's shooting in it. Oh boy. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna take the leap. Controller it is. Let me figure out where my fucking controller cable is. Okay. Let's also see if the buttons notice that I'm using a PlayStation controller. Oh my god, it looks like they do. Help. HUD. Oh my goodness. Stamina. Rate of stamina regen. Resistances. Okay. No, cold resistance is the middle. Around the heart? Maybe? And the heart itself. This is an interesting UI. Gotcha. Hunger resistance, exhaustion resistance, and cold resistance. So left stick is sprint, right stick centers. We're gonna go back outside so I can figure out, let's see if the controller prompts come back. R1 to climb, great. And then L1 appears to be look. Maybe that's lock on. All the graphics up, and this looks amazing. I'm surprised it is running it as well as it is. Like, I have a good computer, but damn. The prophets had us bring order to chaos. The sigils will free us all. Ring the bells. Ring the bells. Ring the bells. It's Christmas time. In the apocalypse. Attack. Oh. Draw back. I bet this is how we're gonna fight the monsters. Damn. That's cool. Oh my goodness, Kawaifu. Thank you for the 5-month resub. Ooh, what's this? Find 3 totems to upgrade your stamina or health. We're Breath of the Wild now. When did Breath of the Wild come out? Also, what's the fucking jump button? Well, that's attack. Okay, this is jump. So I'm gonna want to do a lot of jump and then climb. Ah, there's the jump button. Yep. Oh, wait. There's an item. Repeating the ceremonies again and again, rituals twisted and bent to desirable outcomes. As I take my final breaths, I see this passage as both a beginning and an end. 2017. Interesting. So yeah, I wonder how much of their process changed, or their gameplay changed with Breath of the Wild coming out. Because I know they didn't have the gameplay polished and finished and figured out when they kickstarted in 2016. I can no longer go on, but my grapple hook still has a couple shots left. It should be enough to cross this chasm and latch to a couple rocks before giving out. You might be able to repair it before it breaks otherwise. Or before it breaks. Otherwise you'll have to craft one from wood and spare parts like I did. Grapple hook. Let's go. Cut down trees to collect wood. Oh my god, it's a survival game and Shadow of the Colossus. Great. Boop. Ooh. Whoa! So those things reveal our map. Dang. Look at this shit. This is cool. I love the giant, like, ice people. So, oh, wow. So we have some map to explore. Good shit. Okay. Fire. Is there a mark all as seen option? Crude grappling hook. Rough hooks dig into stone surfaces, pulling the user to their target. They can also be used to pick up hard-to-reach items. Oh, cool. Can I grapple to this? I can! Love the bloody handprints there. That's really filling me with confidence. Survival of the Colossus, feat Zelda grappling hook and discount Aloy. Oof. Woo. That's a long way down. Is there any loot down there? Loot? No. What about up here? Nope, no loot. Anything back there? No. This very much seems like a game that will have hidden collectibles, and I know I saw one in the opening cutscene that we did not go back to. So I'm not sure if we can get to it later. Oh, dodge. Double click. Double click to dodge. Okay. Spooky. I'm suspicious. Oh boy. Well. Okay. What do I grab onto? Not that. Yes! Let's fucking go! This is very much reminiscent of the first Shadow of the Colossus boss. I am not upset about that, even a little. Woo! This is cool! This is such a neat way to explain... Oh, I pressed a button. Why am I pressing a button? Is it to hold on? I don't know. But like, so in Shadow of the Colossus, you would have to charge up your stab attack on these weak points. I love this particular rendition of that idea. Oh, we're regenerating our stamina a bit when we do that. Okay. Which I assume is keeping us from getting shaken off. Come on. Woo! Yes! We got one. Nice. Ooh, shit. Oh. Okay. I would like to regen stamina. Great. Okay. Oh boy. Let me hang on. This is cool. I will say, the monster animation here is a little wooden. I say that, and then it gets better. Okay, never mind. God, these things are, these like bells that are like strapped to them are such an interesting idea. And a fun part of that is that, you know, like with the door, the bells don't have to be attached to a creature for us to understand what to do, and to want to interact with them. You can use that same interact concept in other places. Okay, so that's two of them. And this buddy isn't dead. Okay, let's go. The head? Yes. Come on. Yes. Ooh. Let's go. Yeah. Come on. One more good one. We got this, we got this, we got this. Yeah! Release the satyr, achievement unlocked. Ooh. Oh. Hello, puppy. Oh. So that guides us to our next monster. Damn. So, I mean, the Shadow of the Colossus influence is obvious. It is not subtle. But I'm, like, not upset about it. This story is so cool and interesting. It's wearing its influences very openly on its sleeve, yeah. Consume food to improve the rate of stamina regen. Okay. What's this? What happens if I stand on it? It goes wibble, 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 wibble. Okay. Maybe that'll be a thing later, after I kill more? I love the sort of Ragnarok idea of like the world has frozen over, humanity is dying. But I also love this, you know, humanity has been throwing itself at this place just constantly, desperately trying to survive, and clearly no one has succeeded, right? No one succeeded in defeating even one of these things. Hello, are you alive? Nope. Oh my god, glide while in the air while using a sailcloth. This is all of my favorite games put into one game. I love it. What do you do? Anything? No. Huh. You're gonna do something at some point. Maybe once I have arrows? Arrow! Hiya! Sick. I think I see a bow over there. Spoopy. Give me the map, please. Oh, we're over here now. Oh, and it shows us on the map where our next monster is. That's great. Our next god, I assume. It's not just a valuable achievement to tell a story that people will see as new, but telling something largely known well also brings value. Yeah. And like this story is different from Shadow of the Colossus and Breath of the Wild and whatnot. A melee weapon. Okay. We have a melee weapon now. It is a wood club, blunt wood weapon. When lit on fire, becomes a torch. Great. Oh, did we get new clothes? Too? Sailcloth, a unique solution to travel. Great. Oh, we can upgrade it. Oh, we can upgrade all our stuff. Oh my god. Let's fucking go. Shoes? Hold L2. Use melee lock on. Hold L2 and toggle with R3. Okay. Oh, fuck me. What? Okay, we also just got a new weapon thing. Grappling hook. This is a better one. What? I don't know what this button does. This is repair. This is break. Equip, I guess? Okay. Hi. Oh, I don't trust that. Yeah, just leave me alone. It's okay. We don't gotta fight. Woohoo. We climb. L1 to look at point of interest. Gotcha. So we can use L1 to go find where the... Oh, shit. Where the next god is. That's a thing. There's archery over there. Can I just go straight to that one? I can. Great. And it seems to quick target for me, which is nice. I hear shiny sound. Haha! And rope. Good loot. Okay. Ooh. So we could fly out that way. I don't think I want to do that yet. I think there's still more to explore here. I'm so used to jump being X and not triangle, and it's throwing me off. Let's get this bow. Okay, makes sense. Lots of arrows, which I'm thankful for. Oh shit, hello. They appear to just be sad. I don't know why I would want to kill them. Do you attack? Yes. Okay. I guess, like, to make it safer here would be a reason. But I don't know. I'm good. Oh, if we move, the reticle expands. If we hold still. Can we get our arrow back? Nice. And there is some drop in our shot. It's time for Orion to be like, I hate the archery, it's terrible. Oh, our arrow broke. Okay, so that can happen. Great, good to know. So we won't waste all of our arrows on the targets. Well, it's out this way. Oh, a long way down. That looks like something, though. Some kind of hub. What's on our map? We should go the direction we're being told to go. Oh, wait, there's this thing to shoot over here. I think, anyway. Was there more loot in these boxes if I break them? Hey! Loot! Hell yeah. Love that. Maybe they'd be happy or dead? I don't know. Is this like cursed people? I'm gonna kill one just to see what happens. Okay. I think we can leave them alone for now. Okay, now what happens if I whack that? Yeah! Okay, so if we see these glowy orby things, we can hit them to do stuff. There was a time when mortals feared to walk these sacred lands. And now here you are seeking our help. Do you know who we are? Over the ages, we sisters have been given many names. Oracle, demigod, prophet, witch, Norn. This is a Scandinavian language. We once could see the destinies of this world. We would weep for how far this world has fallen, had we eyes. If you are here to save your world, to end the blight and all the suffering, you are too late. This world is already lost to you. Many have arrived before with their pride, their swords and their righteousness. We answered their prayers, and in return they twisted our truths and punished us. Leaving all of us to wither in this purgatory until now. Interesting. So this is why you are here. We too have experienced great loss, though we cannot hide our grief. You wear yours well, mortal. Understand that we cannot bring back what you lost. However, there may be a way to answer your prayers. The ritual you have begun is the first step, but be warned, this path will require sacrifice. Many sigils remain lodged deep in the blasphemies that stalk this land. Find them and release them. Only then can order be restored from the chaos, and a new world live. Ring the bells. Fucking sick. Hell yeah. Okay, so I'm assuming this is where we bring our talismans as we find them for XP or HPs and whatnot. Let's go get that sword, because why not? Dang, this is sick. Looks like several items over here, actually. Sword? Sword! Sword. Cool, we have 3 sword. Okay, so it looks like we can equip one of each type of item at a time. Oh, this is broken. How do we repair you? We need iron, cloth, and a rope. Okay. Weakened by the cold, this weapon has seen its share of battle. Cool. So if we find some iron, we'll be able to... Ooh, actually, wait. Can we break this down into iron? Yeah. So we could break 2 of the swords to repair 1. I think that's intentional. We're going to do that. Break. Break. Repair. Okay, so the glowing red means it's broken. And now we have a sword! Yes! Hell yeah. Oh, my camera's still off. Hell yeah! And something happened over here. Oh, is it just telling us we can upgrade something? Can we upgrade something? I don't think so. Maybe it's because we could for a moment. We had the materials to upgrade some of our cloth. Cool. Damn. The fucking vibes. The vibes. Oh my god, I wish it didn't pop up a UI thing every time we have something we haven't looked at. Blue elixir, crushed mushrooms, and other ingredients can be used to heal and provide heat resistance. And then bread roll, small roll that will provide some help to hunger and health. The seed of life can be used to gain some stamina back. Great. Come on, don't be such a baby. It's just running in the cold. I love that we actually have arrows in our quiver from the arrows in our inventory and that they like rattle around as we're walking. It's a nice, completely unnecessary detail. So it seems that our character has lost someone, that someone has died, and that maybe she's here to bring them back, which is straight up Shadow of the Colossus. And it feels a little unnecessary. Like the try to stop the end of the world bit is enough of motivation, I think. But we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Maybe it'll be nice to have sort of a mystery unfolding over time. Is it nighttime? Did time pass? Is time passing a thing in this game? Am I... It wasn't nighttime before, right? Huh. Okay. Alright. Let's sailcloth over to... What's down there, actually? I'm curious. Let's take a look. Nice. Just these strange monuments. Interesting. Oh, there's the sun. Okay, we gotta find some animals to hunt at some point. For like food and stuff. Maybe we should be going that way. Woo! Let's not die. Oh, what the fuck?